Hello, world. Patricia, O'Connor, and Frida Darcy here. We could not ask for a more beautiful, beautiful day here in Alameda. It is mid 60s. The wind has died down somewhat, and the skies are blue and clear. We're probably going to be in for another round of storms in the next couple of days, and then more backed up after that. Just they don't seem to quit right now. But everything else is acting like it's spring, and everything is right now. Everything is in its low tide mark, and we're just kind of hanging out and enjoying the warmth and the blue skies and all of the spring colors. All of our stuff is just kind of popping out a little bit. Look at all of that. It's nice to see too. It's really nice on a day like today to be able to come out in your space, your balcony, or in my case, my balcony, or maybe you have your garden or something, and you're able to kind of look at what's going on. And it's nice when you see mostly good things, you know? Sometimes we look at something and we go, well, I hope this will straighten out, or I hope this goes this way or that way. But right now our colors are good and getting better, which is to say that we're kind of drying out as we have a few days of nice weather here. Things start to dry out and perk up, and it's just kind of I'm just really enjoying the space today. I thought I would share just a little bit of a moment while things aren't too windy or too wet or too wild or too woolly, and all of the trees are kind of hanging out, and they've had a couple of days of decent weather. I think I may have overpotted this cypress here. Looking back, that's a fairly big pot for what I want this little guy to do. Tonight this afternoon, I will probably do some more work on the mugo pine we had. And look at this oak. While we're looking at stuff, let's take a moment and look at that oak. That son of a gun. I'm just going to shoot between the trees here, the cypress trees. That son of a gun is filling out so nice, just kind of like what I had talked about earlier. I want to see that canopy go out more. And we do have a lot of work to do still on ramification, but this is the year where this tree makes a big leap forward in as far as looking good and having a canopy. A lot of stuff I do from past here, not necessarily right this moment, but all of this stuff will fill in a little bit more, and we'll get kind of a big full canopy going. And then I can go in and start doing a little selective pruning here and there, and swap out this branch for the next one that's coming. And so I won't see anything so drastic as what we saw this past year. So yeah, I think looking here at my this is the moss that I've been letting dry out, and this is the moss that came out of that pot actually, that I've dried out and added to sphagnum moss. And this is kind of what I had in mind to do with that. Just go back and put it back. I think that'll get us. That'll get us going there again. If we do something like that now. Yeah, that'll be sweet. So yeah, that was kind of what I had intended, to do something to even that moss out. I think our pine trees are starting to dry out now. A couple of days of not too much water. And this guy actually got watered today for the first time in probably 2 weeks that I got to water it and not nature. But this guy didn't get watered today. It'll probably get watered tomorrow if nature doesn't do it. The oaks are looking good. I'm looking at a little bit of dieback out there. That's a branch we pulled back. I may have broke it. That may be something I was doing. Live by the sword, die by the sword. We'll live to fight another day if that's the case. I'll rotate that around sometime today and have a look. I don't want to try to go manhandling that right now with the camera in hand. But look how much and how full the sky is busting out with stuff. It, like I said, I just can't say it enough. It's all really good to see. So yeah, Frida and I are enjoying our balcony. We're enjoying our trees. We watered everything today. So far, our little pine trees haven't popped yet. I was watching Bobcat Bonsai today, catching up on some of my videos, and some of his pines are already popping. Mine are out here, and it's warmer than it is where he is, but he has his indoors, and I left mine outside, so maybe that makes... It's not really, they're not due yet. I'm just still kind of looking up the road. The pine that we worked on, this little pine that we worked on the other day, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. And to that end, I was also looking at the mugo pine we worked on, and we did a lot to that mugo pine. And I'm not done with it yet. I wouldn't say that what I did needs a do-over, but I would say I did a lot and I still need to do some more. And I am pretty sure we're gonna throw the camera on the tripod tonight and put that little mugo on our table and try to put some more motion in it, and maybe adjust the angle. I'm not happy with the angle I did. I'm happy with a lot of stuff I did, but I don't think I quite nailed the angle. And I'm debating on as to how much I want to. I know I want to put a little bit more motion in it, and I think the angle also is going to interfere with that. So I might change the angle a little bit and then put more motion in that mugo pine. But right now, we're just looking at this cypress tree and how much stuff these 3 cypress trees are putting out. They're just going to town like it's, they're making branches and leaves like it's nobody's business. I said in the last video when I was talking about these cypress trees that right now in spring we let everything go, and I also said I wasn't going to be cutting any bar branches. What I mean is I won't be cutting them immediately. I don't allow bar branches or the things that go straight up or straight down or straight back to go too long. But while we're just trying to make use of all the energy, I don't necessarily cut anything away or rub anything off as it comes out. We let everything give something back and donate to the kitty when it comes to making masks and stuff. So yeah, we've got more to talk about when it comes to this guy, possibly a restyle going on with it later in the summer, later in the year. We'll have to see how that goes. We're about to start a little bit later in the summer. We'll decandle some of our pines. Some of them we won't. I think this guy will probably still be on the benches this year, sitting out decandling my cork bark. But some of these guys will get decandled for the first time. And the ponderosas will not. They're still going to be allowed to flush out and stuff. So that was just it for us. Not too long of a video. I am just out and enjoying the weather and enjoying our balcony. And I thought I would share. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Our next drop will be tonight. I've already got the pine tree, my little pine tree on the bench ready to go, and that'll be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to working on it, and then tomorrow we have off too, so we'll probably do something manana too. Thank you so much for watching.